Let's solve the following equation for x. So anytime that you see a term like -3 times the quantity x plus 2, that means we have to take that -3 and I have to distribute or multiply it to every single term inside those parentheses. So if we do that, -3 times x is -3x, -3 times +2 is -6, and then let's just bring down the right-hand side of the equation. Okay, so now we're going to use inverse operations to solve for x. So I'm going to bring all my x terms to the left and bring all my constants to the right. So to bring my constants to the right, I'm going to add 6 to both sides. That's going to cancel out on the left, leaving me with -3x on the left. And on the right here, I can combine 5 and 6, so that gives us 11 plus 7x. Now I'm going to bring that x term to the left, so I'm going to subtract 7x from both sides. It's going to cancel out on the right. On the left, that's going to leave us with -10x, and on the right is 11. And then the last step is to divide out that -10, so we have just the x on the left-hand side. So final answer, x is equal to -11/10. And you can just leave your answer as a fraction. That will be fine. In this problem, we're going to solve the equation for a, and notice on the left-hand side of the equation, you have a fraction. So anytime you have a fraction, the easiest way to deal with it is to take a look at the denominator and multiply the entire left-hand side and the right-hand side by a common multiple. So between 2 and 5, a common multiple is 10. And then what happens when we multiply by that common multiple of 10 is we're going to basically factor out the denominator. So I'll write this down like this. So this is the same thing as 10 over 1 times 3a over 2 minus 10 over 1 times 7a over 5. And basically what I did was I just distributed that 10 to every single term inside the parentheses. So what ends up happening here is this fraction, the 2 and the 10 cancel out. So I end up with 15a. And then down here, I've got the 5 and the 10. That's going to cancel out. That's going to give me 2. And then 2 times 7a is 14a. And then on the right-hand side here, let's multiply 3 times 10 and bring that down. So that's 30. Okay? And then we can combine 14a with 15a. So that gives us just a. So final answer, a is equal to 30.